What's up, guys? It's the OK Airsoft Freaks here, bringing you a review of the APS AUG Kompetitor series. This is the civilian model of it, but there's another model. I'll let him explain that to you as we go. Let's go, Wes. Start this thing up.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't know what the other edition was called, but the civilian model does not come with an integrated scope, but the other model does. We wanted one that didn't come with an integrated scope so we can put any kind of optic we want on it, because the place we play on isn't really that big, so there's no need for a scope unless you're a sniper.
Yeah, because we play outdoors. We don't really do much CQB playing, but...
Okay, well, let me give you a little background here first. The Steyr AUG, manufactured in Austria in the late 60s. The designers, there was 3 designers, Horst Wesp, Karl Wagner, and Karl Moser. And a lot of those guys also did manufacturing for the German military and French military. So it's been in service for various military groups since 1978. And talking about the actual gun, it weighs about 7.9 pounds, but I think the airsoft version weighs a little less than that. I'm not really sure. There's several different variants. It comes in a submachine gun version, a light machine gun version, and an assault rifle version. And
this is, of course, the assault rifle.
Yeah, they modeled this one after the assault rifle version. So,
yeah.
Brooks, take us away here.
I'm gonna let him point and stuff, but on the back we've got a bull. Of course, this is a bullpup design, but on the back we've got a.
I'll show you.
Yeah. It's just a rubber pad. It comes off.
It's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. But the battery space on this gun, it's not. It doesn't look that big, but you can fit nunchuck. That's the only thing we've tried. I think a brick fits too, but
you have to kind of squeeze it. The wires get in the way whenever you're trying to close it up.
Yeah, that's an 8.4. As you can see,
8.4.
It's not too good, but we've got a 9.6 on the way, so I should be here next Monday, but. Yeah, that's where that starts, and then...
This is one of my various complaints real quick, so just let me... Bear with me here, because I can never get this on right.
Yeah, it's easy to take off, a little bitch to put back on. But, yeah, let me just explain to you something about this gun that is one of the huge flaws. But, I mean, it's fixable. The clip is horrible. Came with the gun.
That's the stock one though.
It's the stock. It's splitting already. It's already messed up.
And
we've got one on the
correctly.
way. Yeah, it doesn't feed correctly. We've got one from e-bike on the way. But yeah, it's just a piece of crap. Just
toy plastic.
Yeah, it's horrible. But it's fixable. It looks cool. It looked cool in the videos when we were unboxing it, but we found that that's not really the case. You've got the whole motor and everything back here.
There's no machinery in the front except for the spring to adjust hop up. And the barrel, of course. But that's everything else. The motor, the gearbox is all in the back. It gets a little back heavy. I strongly recommend getting a gun strap, which I don't have yet. It's kind of getting to be a pain in the butt carrying it around.
I'm trying to think, is the motor in the hand grip?
No, the motor's going to be toward...
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's going to be where the clip's at.
Alright, because
on an M4 it's right there because the clip could feed.
I'm going to say this about, I've shot his gun, and he'll tell you this too. I'm an M4 lover. I'm an American lover. You know, American gun lover. I love all American guns, and
so do I. So do I. I just wanted to try something different. So
yeah. And this gun, if you usually use M4s or anything other than an M4, I don't recommend getting. If you want to try something new, I would. It performs good. I'm just saying, you can hear right here, but you have to expect with the bullpup. You can hear all the gears and everything so clearly, just right by your ear. It doesn't sound like it functions as good as an M4, just because, I don't know, it's just different.
The sound will get you. If you're not used to bullpup guns, the sound of it will kind of scare you, because you'll be like, maybe my machinery's loose. And it's not. It's just because all the machinery is right next to your ear whenever you're firing.
Yeah, and so I guess since we just said a flaw, we'll go with something that's awesome on this gun. Is it has a dual trigger design. It is freaking awesome. There's one thing we had wrong with that, and it was a big thing, is that we got some dust up in there.
Never go to a dusty place. Never play outside really windy with this.
And that's where we play, and we're just gonna have WD-40 on us at all times, I guess. But what we had to do is take the gun apart, and we'll show you how to do that. It's 2 pieces put together,
really
of
easy,
course.
really simple.
And changing the inner barrel on this would be freaking easy. But yeah, it has a dual trigger system. You pull it halfway back, it's going to be semi, and you pull it all the way back, it's going to be full auto, which you guys probably know what a dual trigger system is.
Yeah, while we're on that subject, let me just say it's got a really good fire rate whenever your battery is fully charged. Just with the 8.4, it's a really strong fire rate. And let me also say that on the shooting review, we're going to have the new clip and the new battery for that, so you'll be able to see it with a 9.6 and a good clip.
And that gearbox is a version 3 full metal. Yeah. Oh, one of the awesome things that APS included was all the rails that this thing has. Like, usually the AUGs that are made in airsoft community don't have these rails. They have one on top usually. That's it. But it's got flashlight, laser, I mean, anything you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rails. Plus
6.
Plus the top one, which makes it 6.
Yeah. That magazine is 330 rounds, so that's what the other one we bought was.
But you're not going to be wanting to use this for very long. I mean,
no. Exactly. Piece of crap. Weighs 8.5 pounds. Fairly light weapon. I mean, but you have to expect that. One cool thing about this gun is you can hip fire it. It's pretty fun to hip fire.
Yeah. It's easy to hip fire.
The inner barrel,
really
let me see, is 509 millimeters. Okay, that's long. So the reason why that is because it's a bullpup, and it's going to start back there. So it's going to be a longer barrel all the way through. The whole length is 805 millimeters. That's quite a bit. That's about 300 added on to the barrel.
That's probably 6 more inches than a M4 short version.
Yeah, CQB version like mine. Yeah, roughly I'd say that's what it'd be. Oh yeah, it has a vertical grip that it folds up and down. All you have to do, I think, is just pull it, and it goes up. But let me tell you this: that it's wobbly. It's not like it came with the gun, or it's not like you bought it and attached it onto a rail. So it's not going to be as sturdy as what you want it to be. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that folded up. Here, Wes, show them how you can take it.
All right. Well, just to get the barrel out, there's this little switch right here, and you're gonna want to hold that switch down and then turn. I can't get it. Oh, yeah. You also have to pull the spring back. Forgot to mention that. And then you pull the switch down, and then turn it, and it comes out. And that's just
your hop up.
The hop up's in the back.
Hop up like right here, and your inner barrel. But I don't want to pull that out.
Let me also show you something that's really confusing, but it's gonna piss you off whenever you have to take this gun apart, if you do. There's this little wedge thing. I don't even know what it's called.
Don't take it out.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It's difficult to put in. It's freaking weird.
Anyway, you take that out, and then up here is going to take off where you can see that seam right there. Everything right there will come off, and then you can get down in there and see the motor.
Which is where you spray the WD-40 for that dual trigger that we told you there was problems about earlier. The gun has performed, I mean, up to our standards, but all we've put in it was an 8.4 that wasn't a 10G or anything. Wasn't anything special. A sling is recommended for this thing. It's just kind of an awkward type if you're used to other guns. It's just different. It's long.
Oh, did we mention that it's a quick change barrel?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a quick change barrel. I mean, you saw how quickly I did.
Yeah, that's easy. Just like most M4s, I mean, you just gotta tap a pin out. But, yeah, like I said, with .2s, you're shooting anywhere from 390 to 420 with the 9.6. With probably 2.5 or .25s, you're probably shooting 360, 350, anywhere from 350 to 380, probably. Yeah, but they'll also travel a lot longer.
Let me show you the safety system. It's right here, and I mean, it's really easy. It's just a switch right there, and you don't need a semi and auto because, like we said, it's a dual trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little red dot back here, just like any other, but
it's
really crisp locking system. So
you have to put the clip in, kind of weird or this one anyway, for it to fit. But the clip to get it out. You just press that in.
There's a little switch. I don't know if you guys can, right there, and then you pull it out.
There is hop up. It is adjustable. Anything else? Oh, if you want to do this, I don't know why you would want to on this long of a barrel. If you want to put a silencer on it, it is a -14mm threads, but this thing comes off very easily. What we do with ones that are bolted in is we get a drill bit that's really small, drill it in there, pull that out, and then all it does is just screws off and make sure that glue comes off with it. But yeah, and then you put whatever silencer on that you want to, but make sure you get a longer inner barrel.
To make sure you get that glue off, use a blow dryer before you start trying to tug it off. Because if the glue gets left on there, you won't be able to fit the silencer on it. You'll have to scrape that glue off somehow, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so, I mean, is there anything else you'd like to tell them about this gun before we do the shooting review a little bit later in the week as soon as we get the stuff in?
No. I think that about does it.
Oh, this gun was bought from e-bike for $140, civilian type.
This model is called the Kompetitor, spelled with a K. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. AEG. So far, it's performed to the limits we thought it would.
No, not the dirt.
Yeah, the dirt.
It wasn't
performance-wise though.
Yeah, it wasn't just the dust though, guys. I mean, I was crawling around in the dirt with it, so I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting down in the dirt with it.
Yeah. So
leaves, grass, all that stuff, it does fine. Just don't get a bunch of dirt in here, because this is a really open part right where the spring is.
Yeah, it is very open.
So yeah, just be careful.
In this video.
Yeah. Don't forget to support the troops, subscribe, and stay lethal, guys. See ya. Don't forget to also check out the shooting review later on in the week.
See ya.